Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is Sister Said Al Salam with you. I welcome you back to our series of a young Muslimah. If you made it all the way to session 9, give yourself a high five. You're doing incredible. Today, I want us to be 100% real about the world we are walking through every single day. Because let's face it, today the culture around us makes everything look so casual, harmless, and normal. It starts small, right? You're calling each other homeboy, homegirl. You're sending casual snaps back and forth just to keep a streak alive. You're having a talking stage that isn't official, but you're checking your phone every 5 seconds to see if they replied. Or maybe it's an online relationship where you're sending selfies back and forth, doing late night FaceTimes, or trying on the latest viral couple trends on social media. And what does everyone say? Or what would you say to me? You would say, calm down, auntie. It's not that serious. We're just friends. It's just content. Everybody does it. No, not your auntie. Definitely a counselor. Yeah, but not your auntie. I'm not here today to point fingers at you and say you're doing something terrible. Absolutely not. I get it. When culture wraps something in a cute slang and funny memes, it's easy to get pulled in without even realizing it. Here's the reality of our hearts. They don't have a switch that magically turns off feelings just because we labeled someone homeboy or just an online bestie. Shaitan is very smart. He rarely comes up to a young Muslimah and say, "Hey, go ruin your life today, do zina." And it's not just a homeboy. You might just fall very deep in love with this person. No, he plays the long game. In the Quran, Allah tells us how Shaitan operates. His whole strategy is to beautify things that aren't good for us. He makes small boundary crossing behaviors looking cute and totally harmless. First, it's just like funny TikToks back and forth, then it's sending outfit pics or selfie snaps. Then it's late night texting about your deepest secrets. Trauma dumping is what you call it, right? And before you know it, you are emotionally attached to someone who has zero halal commitment to you. You're giving away your time. You delayed your prayers because you were in the middle of a text thread. You let your mind wander during sajda because you're wondering why they haven't replied. And what happens when that casual online relationship, streak, or crush suddenly ends? Or your heart breaks when they ghost you, stop replying, or start sending those exact same pictures to someone else. It hurts. Your chest feels heavy. I had girls who would come up to me and say that the person they used to like or were in a relationship, and all of a sudden they are with their besties or with some other girl, and they're treating it hurts to see them laugh, be together, and so on. I know your chest feels heavy, and suddenly that harmless fun leaves you feeling empty and embarrassed. My dear sisters, Islam didn't give you boundaries around relationships and zina to ruin our fun or make life strict. Those boundaries exist because Allah knows how valuable you are, even when the world tries to treat you as a cheap or disposable. Social media culture tells you that your value comes from how many views your thread gets, how many boys are in your DMs, having a matching aesthetic with someone online. But Islam says that your heart is a clean, blessed place. You're not a trial run for someone's high school phase. You're not meant to be someone's secret snap buddy or private talking stage. When we chase validation through hidden online relationships, we think we are in control. But usually we end up anxious, constantly checking our phones, worrying if we look good enough, and carrying a heavy guilt when we stand up to pray. People say, "Oh, time heals a broken heart." But staring at the clock doesn't heal you. Allah heals you. Time doesn't. Go back to Allah. Turn back to Allah. When you feel empty or hurt, that's your heart sending you a message. I wasn't built to be fulfilled. I wasn't built to be fulfilled or filled by a creation. Any homeboy or homegirl or a boyfriend or a girlfriend. I was built to be filled by the Creator. So, how do we navigate this in a world where everyone around us is normalizing it? Everybody does it. How do you step back without feeling like you're missing out? Here are three real practical ways to take back your power starting today. Audit your DMs and streaks. Be completely honest with yourself. Are there conversations or picture sharing habits on your phone that you know are pulling you away from Allah? Soft block, delete, or step back. You don't need a big dramatic confrontation, just quietly choose your peace over cheap validation. Call it what it is. Don't let cute slang disguise things that drain your spiritual energy, whether it's called a talking stage, homeboy, or just hanging out online. If it crosses Allah's boundaries, it will eventually cost you your peace. If you are ready to, if you are ready to give away your peace of mind, your peace of heart, the peace in your life, then go ahead. Take your raw feelings to sajda. When you feel lonely or when you miss that attention, don't go scrolling for a quick fix. Roll out your prayer mat, put your head on the ground, and tell Allah everything. Cry if you need to. Allah comes running towards a heart that turns to Him. You need to remember you are incredible, intelligent, and deeply valued, young Muslimah. Don't lower your standards for temporary online trends or casual attention. Walk with purpose, know your worth, and keep your heart guided. So, coming to our reflection question, what is that one healthy boundary, big or small, you can set on your phone or social media this week to protect your heart and your peace? I continue to encourage you to keep your standards high, keep your hearts connected to Allah, and I'll see you in our next session. Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.